Thank you. The health of a city is not something that can easily be filled in on a medical chart, but it is something that should not be ignored.
Well, last night, in the first part of a special News 18 investigative series called Downtown Checkup, we looked at the health of downtown Lafayette, both in terms of stability of existing businesses and the amount of vacant space.
We also found that the perception of business owners and city leaders would vary widely. But as News 18's Dan Klein tells us tonight in part 2, there is agreement it could be better. Dan.
Well, Gene and Jeff, there's probably no way to please every single stakeholder downtown, but there is one thing that would please just about everyone: seeing more people work, eat, and shop there. But how to get there is a whole different matter. The strengths of downtown are many. Interesting historical buildings, retail stores and restaurants you can't find anywhere else, the art and art galleries, free parking, often available just a few steps from your destination.
I think Lafayette's very fortunate to have as nice a downtown as we have for the size of town that it is.
There are things that are offered in this community that you can't find anywhere else.
But there are places for improvement, especially in the 13% vacancy rate of street-level storefronts. Part of the reason is that rent can be cheaper here than anywhere else around town, and leases may be more flexible.
Some of the reason you see a lot of businesses come and go on Main Street is because the barrier to entry is so low.
You see a lot of empty storefronts, but then it seems like that just is opportunity for something new and different to come in.
More than anything else, business owners would like to see that something new and different fall in a specific sector.
More retail would be a big help. That would be the biggest thing.
City leaders say their role is to lay the groundwork by providing infrastructure, partnering in construction projects, and funding public art and beautification projects.
I don't think government can push people in the door. I think it's an overall general atmosphere of prosperity, job creation.
We can be a cheerleader and champion for downtown, which we are.
One weakness brought up by a few was that some projects sound good when presented, but then aren't carried to completion. For example, the effort to string the trees along Main Street with Christmas lights.
If we're going to roll out these new initiatives, let's finish the ones and clean up the loose ends on the ones that we've abandoned or for whatever reason, aren't a priority anymore.
Friends of Downtown Treasurer Steve Belting says he can't really answer what happened in the past, but believes the nonprofit group has learned from previous mistakes.
I think collectively we're doing what needs to be done to take Lafayette from good to greater. It's just going to take time.
Street festivals draw thousands downtown throughout the summer, with gallery walks and moseys among the events. Some owners love them for the business they bring. Some don't, choosing to close or just endure because they don't see a good return on investment.
That's a real tough balance because I don't think you can ever put on any type of a festival, no matter what it is, without impacting somebody negatively. I just don't think you can make everybody happy.
Everybody's doing that with the right heart of trying to help downtown.
Trying to help one brick, one street light, one piece of art at a time.
Do you think it's possible to get to a perfect 10?
I think it is, yeah, and we're not that far away.
Oh yeah, I'm certain we can get to a 10.
And that's where a common refrain comes from owners, a plea to help, because without customers there would be little of downtown to check up on.
It is very difficult to make it in a business down here.
At least come to the local before you go to the big box.
Spread the word. Please come down, take a day off from the mall or 2 days and come downtown and shop.
If we don't support our downtown, we lose our downtown.
This is not a complete list of complaints brought up in our discussions with business owners. We have more posted online on topics like vagrants and a lack of outdoor seating, plus the mayor's response to those who think the city needs to do more to pick up the trash. That's all on WLFI.com, along with part 1 of Downtown Checkup. Dan Klein, News 18.